Captain Jack Sparrow.
For years, Johnny Depp carried Disney's biggest franchise to billions in profits. But when fake claims surfaced, they turned their backs overnight. Now Johnny is breaking his silence, and what he reveals about the betrayal will make you question everything you thought you knew about Hollywood loyalty. How did Johnny Depp make pirates Disney's billion-dollar machine?
Maybe realizes it about 5.5 seconds later because he's a little scrambled up top. He is able to get away with things that we'd love to be able to get away with. And I feel it when I'm playing Jack, Captain Jack. There's a real safety in playing him for me.
Johnny Depp was cast as Captain Jack Sparrow in 2002 when Disney decided to turn their classic ride into a live-action adventure. The original Pirates of the Caribbean attraction opened in 1967 at Disneyland in California and quickly became a beloved icon, inspiring decades of pirate fantasies. The first film, Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl, premiered on June 28, 2003 inside Disneyland before its nationwide release on July 9th. Few expected it to become a global sensation, but it earned an incredible $654 million at the box office. Then came the sequels. In 2006, Dead Man's Chest shattered expectations with $1.06 billion in ticket sales, followed by At World's End in 2007 with $961 million. In 2011, On Stranger Tides sailed past the billion-dollar mark again with $1.04 billion, and even Dead Men Tell No Tales in 2017 pulled in $794 million. Across all 5 movies, Depp's Jack Sparrow helped Disney gross over $4.5 billion worldwide. On top of that, hundreds of millions more came from costumes, toys, video games, and collectibles. To this day, Disney parks feature life-sized animatronics of Captain Jack, blending Depp's swagger into every ride. But the same studio that profited from him for 15 years decided to walk away the moment headlines exploded. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe so I can keep bringing you more. Why did a single op-ed become the trigger for Disney's decision? On May 23, 2016, Amber Heard filed for divorce in Los Angeles Superior Court, claiming that Johnny Depp had been physically abusive. Just 4 days later, on May 27th, she obtained a temporary restraining order. These accusations made instant headlines and were repeated worldwide for months, but the situation escalated over 2 years later. On December 18, 2018, Heard published an op-ed in the Washington Post, describing herself as a survivor of domestic violence. Although she never mentioned Depp's name, the implication was obvious to anyone following the story. According to testimony in the defamation trial, the op-ed triggered tens of thousands of news articles within days. The coverage spread rapidly across TV, newspapers, and social media, with hashtags tying Depp's name to abuse allegations everywhere. Depp testified that within 48 hours of the op-ed going live, Disney stopped all communication with his representatives. No meetings, no phone calls, no explanations, just silence. He told the court 2 years had gone by of constant worldwide talk about me being this wife beater, so I'm sure Disney was trying to cut ties to be safe. At the time, the Me Too movement was at its height, and studios faced intense pressure to distance themselves from anyone accused, even without a trial. But behind the scenes, rumors swirled that Disney had already made up its mind months earlier. Did Disney plan to drop Johnny months before the op-ed?
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
We're gonna fast forward in time a little bit, Mr. Depp.
Yes, I can feel it.
During the 2022 defamation trial, one detail surprised a lot of people. Amber Heard's lawyer read out an article from the Daily Mail dated October 25, 2018, claiming that Johnny Depp was already out as Jack Sparrow. This was almost 7 weeks before Amber Heard's Washington Post op-ed appeared. The timing suggested that Disney could have been planning to move on without him quietly, well before the public controversy reignited. When asked about this article, Depp looked almost resigned. He told the court, "I wasn't aware of that, but it doesn't surprise me." He explained that he suspected Disney had been slowly distancing itself in the background, even while still using his character to promote theme parks and merchandise. In testimony, Depp also revealed that he never received an official call or letter from Disney confirming he'd been dropped. Instead, he learned the news the same way fans did, by reading it in the press. According to reports, Disney's production team for Pirates of the Caribbean 6 had started planning meetings as early as spring 2018, but they never finalized any agreement with Depp to return. And yet, Disney kept selling Jack Sparrow dolls in every theme park gift shop, making millions from a character they'd supposedly disowned. How did Johnny feel about Disney keeping his image but dropping him?
Hang on a minute.
I just need to understand something. Right, so you will fight against them. They will fight against you, all on account of him wanting to kill him.
When Johnny Depp took the stand, he described a strange double standard. Even after Disney stopped calling him, the company kept using Jack Sparrow everywhere. He told the court, "They didn't remove my character from the rides. They didn't stop selling dolls of Captain Jack Sparrow. They didn't stop selling anything." While Disney quietly cut ties behind the scenes, they never hesitated to cash in on the image he had created. In stores around the world, you could still buy Jack Sparrow Halloween costumes, detailed Lego sets, and collectible action figures with Depp's face molded onto them. According to industry estimates, Disney earned more than $250 million in merchandise sales linked to Jack Sparrow between 2003 and 2019 alone. Even after the movies stopped filming, the Pirates brand remained a steady income stream. Theme parks in Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, and Shanghai Disney Resort all continued to feature Jack Sparrow animatronics, greeting millions of visitors every year. For Depp, the experience was bitter. He testified that he felt like he was guilty until proven innocent, discarded as a liability, while Disney kept profiting from the character he made famous. But if Disney needed him so badly for sales, why was he worth abandoning in a headline crisis?
Mr. Depp, how did you feel when you learned that you were being dropped from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise?
Well, it was the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. It was the character that Captain Jack Sparrow was a character that I had built from the ground up, and was something that I've of course put a lot of as you do with all characters, but you put a lot of yourself.
Would $300 million and a million alpacas bring Johnny back?
And the fact is, Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film. Correct?
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
One of the most talked about moments of the defamation trial came during cross-examination. Amber Heard's lawyer, Benjamin Rottenborn, looked Johnny Depp straight in the eye and asked a question that instantly became internet history. He said, "The fact is, Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back." Without hesitating, Depp leaned forward and answered, "That is true, Mr. Rottenborn."
Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film. Correct?
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
That single line captured everything about the rift between Depp and Disney. The absurd reference to alpacas made the exchange viral. Within minutes, the phrase "a million alpacas" was trending across Twitter, Reddit, and dozens of fan forums. Meme accounts flooded social media with photoshopped images of Jack Sparrow surrounded by herds of alpacas. But behind the humor was a serious point. Depp explained under oath that no sum of money could erase the humiliation he felt when Disney cut him off without warning. He testified that he had built the character from nothing and felt deeply betrayed. Importantly, there was never any public record of Disney offering Depp any settlement or payment to return. Yet in interviews, Disney executives hinted that the door might still be open, leaving fans confused. Was Pirates 6 ever truly moving forward without Johnny? In June 2022, Johnny Depp finally saw a courtroom victory. A Virginia jury awarded him $10,350,000 after finding that Amber Heard's op-ed defamed him. Months later, the two settled for $1 million, ending a bitter chapter that consumed years of his life. Instead of jumping straight back into Hollywood, Depp chose a different path. In May 2023, he starred in the French-language film Jean du Barry, which opened the Cannes Film Festival. The role marked his first major movie since the trial and showed he still had strong support in Europe. He also spent 2023 and 2024 touring with his rock band Hollywood Vampires, playing sold-out shows across Europe. In interviews, Depp has said he prefers living in the Bahamas and France, away from Hollywood's spotlight. Speaking to Deadline, he described the experience. "When you're asked to resign from a film because of something that is merely a bunch of consonants floating in the air, you feel a boycott. To this day, Disney has not apologized or invited him back. As of July 2025, Pirates of the Caribbean remains stalled without its most famous captain. One truth is clear, even if Disney wants him back, Johnny's trust may be gone. How did Johnny transform Captain Jack into an unforgettable legend? When Johnny Depp first read the script for Pirates of the Caribbean, he wasn't impressed. He said the character was described as a typical action hero. He was a swashbuckler who'd swing in shirtless and save the day. Depp had other ideas. He believed Captain Jack Sparrow should be unpredictable. Part Rolling Stones guitarist, part cartoon trickster. He based Jack's slurred speech and swagger on Keith Richards and added touches of absurd humor inspired by old Looney Tunes. Disney executives were horrified. According to reports, one studio memo described his performance as ruinous. Some producers feared audiences would reject the character entirely, but when The Curse of the Black Pearl premiered inside Disneyland on June 28, 2003, the crowd went wild. Audiences fell in love with Jack Sparrow's eccentric charm. Depp's gamble paid off in ways no one expected. He earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, an extremely rare honor for a blockbuster role. Over the next 15 years, he played Jack Sparrow in 5 movies, voiced him in 13 video games, and appeared in countless marketing campaigns and theme park attractions. Despite the impact, Depp once admitted he has never actually watched the first film himself, and that character, built by an actor Disney distrusted, became their most bankable pirate. What does Johnny Depp's future look like after the Disney fallout?
Do you have a message for your fans right now, Mr. Depp?
I'm scared to death. I'm frightened and I don't know what to do. I'm confused and I want to go home.
In June 2022, Johnny Depp finally saw a courtroom victory. A Virginia jury awarded him $10 million and 35 cents in damages after finding that Amber Heard's op-ed defamed him. Months later, the two settled the case for $1 million, closing a chapter that had consumed years of his life. Rather than rush back into Hollywood blockbusters, Depp chose a different path. In May 2023, he starred in the French-language film Jean du Barry, which opened the Cannes Film Festival. The performance marked his first major movie role since the trial ended and showed he still had loyal supporters in Europe. He also spent much of 2023 and 2024 touring across Europe with his rock band Hollywood Vampires, playing sold-out shows to fans who never stopped believing in him. In interviews, Depp has said he prefers to spend time in the Bahamas and France, away from the glare of Hollywood. Speaking to Deadline, he explained the feeling of being cut off. When you're asked to resign from a film you're doing because of something that is merely a bunch of consonants floating in the air, you feel a boycott. To this day, Disney has not publicly apologized or offered any invitation to return. As of July 2025, the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise remains stalled without its most famous captain. One truth is clear: even if Disney wants him back, Johnny's trust and his Jack Sparrow may be gone for good. Don't let this story end here. Hit subscribe for more untold Hollywood truths and tap the video on screen to keep exploring the secrets they never wanted you to know.